What's good? Hey there, it's me, anaska-dee. People call me Anaska, people call me dee-dee, people call me Dee. What else? People call me many things, and you could call me what you like. Right now, I'm just gonna be, warming myself up a bit, warming myself up so I could talk to you and say, what's up, how you doing? And, I want to talk about a topic that I find to be really cool. I don't get too heated over about it because it's not, it's fiction. But lots of people do get angry about it, and they get unnecessarily too angry about it. And I don't know, maybe you know those kind of people. Maybe you know them, and it'd be cool. I like to have a conversation with them. What kind of people am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about people who get way too pissed when there is a smidgen of a bit more diversity in what I say, comic movies like Spider-Man, like what else? I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's kind of hard to think of. But yeah, diversity. Apparently that's a problem. It is a problem, but apparently too much diversity is a problem for comic book fans. I don't know what it is. I've always been a fan of comic books. I love cartoons, and I love superheroes. I don't like superheroes that much anymore, but I don't understand why they think that putting in diversity is just to what's that word? Putting in diversity is like obligated or something, and or just they're pressured into doing it. Well, fuck yeah, there's pressure, man. I mean, like, you got the world watching your shit, right? It's not only white people giving you the money for your comics and this, that. So, yeah, there is that pressure. I get it. Business, whatever. But, see, coming from a point of view from a black man, if you did not know, I'm black. And I always grew up black, which is another interesting thing that people don't really know. And growing up black means that you don't see yourself anywhere on TV, and unless you're a joke, unless being black itself is a joke, and that is how TV worked when I was growing up. I mean, just maybe like a generation back, there was like the Jeffersons and Good Times and Different Strokes, and those were some good shows. Like those actually, like, you put a show on like that right now, people are going to be like scared or something. People are going to be like, oh man, Black Lives Matter, this that. It's like it's real. It's real. Basically, being a kid, and people say this about like Disney princesses or whatever. They're like, oh, they're just putting in black characters and this, that, just, like, keep it original. And if you know the original times, think about it. If, Peter Parker, being a white dude in New York who's broke, who is trying to keep a job, and his boss keep yelling at him, and he has no dad around, like nobody knows where his dad is at all. Why can't he be black, right? Like, why not? And but people say it's just so important to the story, and I don't remember when being white was really important to the story, and I don't care. I don't care about Peter Parker anyways. And it's hilarious in the sense that people will start losing their minds, and they just can't handle it. They can't handle it, and it's funny to me because like I was saying, you got Stan Lee, right? Spider-Man's super popular. Imagine if you made him black and pitched Spider-Man in the time that he pitched Spider-Man. You think anybody would pick it? No. Another thing that pisses me off about Spider-Man is that when he took off his, like in the first Spider-Man movie, and probably the other parts in the show, but no, not the first Spider-Man, the second Spider-Man movie. Okay, he kissed. No, wait, was it the second? The third. Okay, the worst one, Spider-Man 3. It was pretty fun though. But Spider-Man 3, there was a part where he was upside down from a web, and he was at this event, and then Gwen Stacy was there, and he's like, give me a kiss. I'm upside down, and and then she's like, what? And he's like, yeah, the crowd will love it. And she's like, okay. And then she partly takes his mask down, right? I don't know if people notice this, but the first thing I see is that he's white. So if I'm in the crowd, and I see them pull Spider-Man's mask downwards, he is super, like he didn't even think about it. He's like, who cares if they know that I'm white? That doesn't risk my identity at all. You know, and that's such comfort. That's such comfort, which is okay. I bet the cops are like seeing Spider-Man. They're like, okay, we don't have to worry about this guy anymore. And then we have the black people in the crowd, which would be, let's say, if I was there, I'd be like, well, we know he's not coming by my neighborhood. You know, he's not going to be coming by my neighborhood to save me. But I know I'm kidding around here and there, but I don't know. When I saw that, it was like, all the black kids that want to become superheroes. Like, I don't know. Maybe they thought Spider-Man was black the whole time. They thought maybe like that's how the odds were. You know, this guy's just trying to do good, and police still hate him. They thought they could relate with him, but they still can. They can still relate with Spider-Man. Why not? What am I talking about? Okay, so you tell me, what would piss you off more? No, not piss you off. What does piss you off more when you see a movie where James Bond could be played by Idris Elba, which I think would be amazing. Ugh. But yes, you have James Bond played by Idris Elba, which is a black guy. If you don't know who Idris Elba is, he starred in Luther. He was in The Wire and Prometheus. And if you really, really don't know who he is, then you might have seen him in Thor as Heimdall, which is a role way too small for that dude. This guy could be the next James Bond. He's probably not going to be the next James Bond, just because there's just too much hate. But even then, why not? Like, it's not like I'm not a big fan of James Bond anyways, but I'd watch it if it was him. I mean, I hear Sean Connery is the coolest, but I mean, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, they're good actors, but why Bond? But yeah, would that make you mad that you see Idris Elba starring as James Bond? Would that make you angry? And also people saying that, like, I've seen comments where like, what? James Bond is British. Research Idris Elba. Then you'll get your answer. We have Idris Elba as James Bond, or Christian Bale as Moses, or just not just everyone there as Egyptians. All the cast as Egyptians. I just find it so weird that the sane people don't care. Why care about an issue about a fictional character? Not only that, but a fictional character that the creator made, and the creator is absolutely fine with changing the race of a character, and still be upset about that change, but then be okay with these movies taking these African leaders, making them white, and just being like, shit, that's how they always did it. I don't know. My final thought on this, the way I tried to think from many perspectives when I talk. I love when they change the race from a white character to another character, and it's usually not the lead character, so take it easy, guys, take it easy. Mary Jane, this is Mary Jane. You're like, oh, well, I don't know if Zendaya can act. I mean, Kristen Dunst was Mary Jane. I'm not saying she's a bad actress, but that was not an important role. That wasn't like award-winning role. I'm sure she'll tell you that. Like I was saying, they don't... I mean, one thing that pissed me off was when they made, like, Shredder white. Okay? I am a big fan of Ninja Turtles. You cannot make Orokusaki a white man. No. No. But they did last minute changes, which is fine. And also it's Michael Bay, so I don't really care. I don't. But and also I don't get freaking super crazy angry about it. You know? Like, I'm a big fan of Ninja Turtles, and they almost had a white Shredder. And yeah, it pissed me off, but I wasn't gonna freaking, like, go on a racist rampage or nothing. Ah, man, I keep going off track. Don't worry, they'll be editing. But I won't edit that out. Okay, I'll probably edit that out. Alright, you won't even see what I just said, unless I keep it in. My final thought on this is, so I try to look at it through different perspectives, right? Eventually in the future, people say, okay, we got Batman, right? You got the whole Batman series, Batman, Superman, whatever. Those were made in times like during like World War II to motivate people to, I don't know, hate the Japanese or something, and or just I don't know, just you know, to bring up people's morale and stuff like that. And I look at, whenever they remake these movies, right, and these characters, they put them in present time. They put them in present time. What does present time look like? There's lots more diversity. There's diversity, like, everywhere. And there was diversity back then. They just didn't want to show it. But now, you can't show it. Now you should show it. Because you got kids. Like, think about the children. Think about the children when they have nothing to relate to. You're a grown-ass person being pissed off by a cartoon character having a different ethnicity. Fuck it, man. Fuck it. Why? Why? Why does that piss you off? There's so much other shit in the world happening. Why does that piss you off? I don't know. Just get a life. Okay. So, like I was saying, my final perspective was, okay, so they make these, like, these heroes were made back then. Now they try to make them relevant in present time with President Obama and stuff like present time. People say, scientists say, ancient alien theorists say that in the future, like, I don't know how far, we're just going to be a mixed race, right? We're just going to be a mixed race. So if we make a superhero movie in the present time of the mixed race time, are we gonna get a whole bunch of rare white people, or are we gonna do whiteface to make sure that they stay to their character, or are we gonna keep it relevant? Think of the year like 5000. I know that's far-fetched and weird, but the year 5000, where like people have never seen white people in their life, they didn't see black people in their life. Everyone is just like a gray or something, and they're like looking at the comic books and just being like, how is this relevant? How is this relevant now? How is everybody white? I don't know where I was going there, but basically what I'm saying is y'all care too much. Y'all care too much. Who cares who's right and who's wrong? Why do you care so much? I honestly think the right thing to do is to involve diversity, so then kids can relate with a character, see a character. Me, I had to relate with any character that was different. I had to relate with the freaking robot. I had to relate with, I mean, like, not like Dragon Ball Z had different skin colors or anything like that, but I had to relate with the Namek, the green dude. Like, really, I have to relate. And then if there is a black character, then I gotta relate with that, you know. And then they die, and then that's great. What am I supposed to do now? Who do I cling on to? The woman, basically. Anyways, yeah, that was fun. It's a fun rant. Yeah, man. Worry about the things that actually matter. Okay? If you're worried about, if you're upset that someone's changing the race of your character, and I mean this to white people, if you are upset that people are changing the ethnicity of a character to add more diversity in the story or just in the series, then you must be really, 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 really pissed off and worried about the actual shit that is going on in the real world. And if not, then you gotta check your priorities, buddy. You gotta check your priorities. Alright, well, I'm done here. Okay, so I hope I got you to think, and I hope I got you to laugh, and I hope that you continue to watch my videos. I'll do some more vlogs, I'll do some more drawings and pixel art, I'll be doing some more Let's Plays, video games, and I am going to do some poems as well. So, I hope you are entertained. What's good?